Good morning everyone, it's Paul here from Unusual Things. Now today I have brought us to Netley Abbey with reports of spiritual beings, disembodied voices, shadowy figures and grey ladies, a lot of them seen and heard during the daytime. I thought today we'd come here not only for the historic value to have a little look around, but also to see if we can catch anything on camera. Now we're not going to actually do a paranormal investigation today, that's not the purpose of why I'm here. The purpose is to have a look around and show you this beautiful historic building, which it is, it's amazing, and I will show you that in a moment. But if we were to catch anything on camera today, that would be amazing. Okay, so keep your eyes peeled whilst I'm filming because you never know. If you liked the video today, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free, does not cost you a thing. And of course, do not say those words 3 times because he will appear and you never know. He looks like my little mate Lee. So yeah, and of course, hit that notification bell and you'll be notified when more videos come out. Now, if we can today, we'll try and get the drone out because the weather's good, you know, so we'll see if we can get that and get some footage for you from above. But other than that, let's go around, let's have a little look, let's see what's about. And yeah, Netley Abbey, it's amazing. So as you come in, there's obviously like a little map, information panels located around the site to describe about the life. Okay, so here we have the church, the cloister, the chapter house, Abbot's lodging, and we are here. Okay, so let's have a little look at here to give you some information. Netley Abbey is the most complete surveying, start that again. Netley Abbey is the most complete surviving, I can never say that word, Cistercian monastery in southern England. The ruins reflect over 800 years of change during which the abbey was transformed from a monastic house to a mansion house and later to a romantic ruin. Peter de Roche, the powerful Bishop of Winchester, founded the abbey in 1238. 1 year later, a colony of monks arrived from nearby Beaulieu Abbey. When the abbey was complete, it was home to about 15 monks and 30 lay brothers, officials and servants. At the suppression of the monasteries in 1536, Henry VIII granted Netley to Sir William Paulet, who transformed the building into a great Tudor courtyard house. Even when this house was abandoned in the 18th century, many writers, painters, poets flocked to the site, drawing inspiration from the overgrown and romantic ruin. Now I'm just going to pan up and show you how beautiful this place is. Look at that. Wow, how big, how beautiful. I'm quite excited for this one because even though it's not too far from where I live, I've never been here. So this is a new one for me today. So we're going to have a look. Like I say, if we can later on, we will try and get the drone out and get some aerial footage from above. Now I know with these old heritage sites, you're not actually allowed to film from within the premises. So I cannot stand there and film above. I have to go outside and film over because they don't control the airspace, but obviously they control the ground in which you're standing on. So I can't fly the drone, from here. Okay, let's have a look. Netley Abbey. The property of Chamberlain family was placed in the guardianship of the Commissioners of Works under the Ancient Monuments Act 1913 by Tankerville Chamberlain, Esquire of Cranberry Park, Winchester, August 1922. Do people still call themselves Esquire? You all know I'm going to revert back to Bill and Ted. Bill S. Preston, Esquire. It's such a beautiful, clear day today, which is obviously better for filming things like this because you don't want to be coming through and it's pouring down with rain. But if you live near Hampshire or you ever travel to Hampshire, highly recommend it. Wow, look at this. Holy moly, this is huge. I really hope you all get to appreciate the actual size of this place. And don't forget to keep your eyes open in case there's any shadowy figures up here or any spectres of mist or anything like that. You just never know. Here we go. From abbey to mansion house. After the abbey was suppressed, it was granted to Sir William Paulet, who converted the buildings into a great country mansion. When Henry VIII suppressed Netley Abbey in 1536, monastic life came to an abrupt end. The buildings were granted to Sir William Paulet as a reward for his loyal service to the king. Paulet was the first Marquis of Winchester, a powerful political figure in Hampshire. He held important posts including Treasurer of the Royal Household. Having acquired the abbey, Paulet set about transforming it into his private mansion fit for noblemen of his standing. Cleverly reusing many of the abbey buildings, he created a fashionable Tudor courtyard house. Wow, beautiful. Many dramatic changes took place here in the cloister, once the hub of the monastic life. A central courtyard was created. The monks' dining room, which was situated behind you, was demolished to make the way for a grand turreted entrance. The alterations that Paulet made were largely in brick, but were mostly removed in the later 19th century. As you explore the abbey, look out for these bricks, remnants of Sir William's mansion. Yeah, like I'm going to know what the bricks look like. But we'll have a look. I'm not a brickie. Right, what's this sign here? Laver. These arched recesses once held basins where the monks washed their hands before going into the refectory for meals. Wow. I often wonder when I come to these places and I look around and I think, you know, how much energy is stored in these buildings and the fabric of these walls, you know, people's lives, busy lives, running around, doing things. You know, I can imagine there'd have been lots of bad stuff happening here as well, you know, because people did bad stuff for entertainment back in those days. And also, you know, we'll go through there later, but we'll have a look through here first. And also, how many people lost their lives here, you know? The chapter house, readings and rules. Oh, there you go, there's a chapter house. Sit in there if you want to. This elaborate chamber was used daily by the monks for meetings. Each morning the meeting started with the reading of a chapter from the Rule of St Benedict, the supreme guide for the monastic life. The Cistercian order had been founded in 1098 with the specific intention of a closer adherence to this rule. According to the rule, monastic life was based around simple daytime routines, study, prayer and manual work. The monks slept in a communal dormitory on the first floor of this range. Cistercian monks rejected all sources of luxury, wearing undyed coarse wool habits, giving rise to their popular name as the White Monks. They also ate I can't say that bloody word. They also ate a meagre vegetarian diet and followed a strict rule of silence. To keep away from the temptations of the world, Cistercian abbeys were built in remote locations. Although hard to imagine today, Netley was once an isolated, surrounded by dense wood and heathland. Wow, didn't know that. Look at that. Okay, I'm assuming that's there, so we can have a little look around here. Just goes on forever, this place. It's huge. Imagine what it had been like as a mansion, though. Wow. I'm sure there's plenty of history buffs out there going, wow, amazing. Sacristy and bookstore. This space was originally separated into two rooms by a partition. At this end was the sacristy, where clothing and precious objects for the church services were stored. The other end was used to store books for the monks to study. Now, what I find really interesting about these places is that obviously throughout time they've changed and people have done different things to them, but they always still have the same sort of feeling, that feeling of curiosity and, you know, what happened, why, where, when, you know, you always want to ask these questions. And also, not only that, you want to ask the different questions about the different time periods, you know, going back to when it was first made and then through to when King Henry VIII gave it away and it was turned into a Tudor mansion, you know, and you're thinking, wow. all the different time periods here, especially me being someone that does investigate the paranormal. I often look at the different layers of spirits and things like that, which I find very interesting. But like I said, today's not about paranormal investigation, so let's carry on and have a little look around. Wow, look at that. Beautiful. I mean, when we come to do these things, you know, it really makes you appreciate the heritage that we have in this country. You know, what I know that this country hasn't had the best reputation with its history for its colonialisation and so forth. However, when you look at some of the other parts of history, we were amazing, and it's nice to come and see places like this. Especially as it's free as well, you know, you just get in there and walk around. So, you know, if you've got something like this on your doorstep, take advantage of it. I'm enjoying this. Like I say, I've never been here before, so this is great for me. Let's just have a little pan around. Beautiful sun today. Okay, we'll have a little wander over here. That's the other end, look, with the... I'm going to put it into perspective, okay? I'm going to put the camera down and stand in front of it so you can see how massive it really is. All right. Okay, so hopefully that will stand there and won't fall over because it's on grass and uneven surface. And I'll walk back and you can see how big this place is. The microphone should still pick me up from there. I'm walking back. Right, can you see how big this is? It's huge. Look, I cannot even touch. I'm 5'10". I can't even... That's how big this place is, to put it into some perspective. I'm sure I keep seeing things out the corner of my eyes and here. I don't know if it's my brain playing tricks on me because I know what it's like, or you just, if you've ever done any sort of paranormal work, or just in general, just been out in places, sometimes you always catch something out the corner of your eye and you go to look and it's gone. I get a lot of that in here. It's really bizarre, and but I like it. You know, that's my bag. That's what I like to do. Right, let's have a little look around here, shall we? Can hear rustle over there in the bushes. Right, let's come through here. Oh wow. See, I always wonder who, what, where, why, with those sorts of things, you know. Could be a place to put people for punishment. Could be their toilet area. Abbot's lodging, here we go. This building provided accommodation for the abbot, the leader of the monastery. He had his own hall for entertaining guests, a private chapel and his own latrine. So the abbot leader would entertain guests, but yet the monks would stay in silence for a lot of the time. Doesn't that sound like a lot of stuff we encounter in modern day society as well? Keep your mouth shut while I enjoy myself, yeah? Yeah, we all know what that means, don't we? Right everyone, so there we have Netley Abbey. Now, I hope you enjoyed the video today. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Like I say, it's nice to do some different things here on the channel. We don't just want to keep it all celebrities' graves and all that sort of stuff. I like to keep it varied because it keeps me entertained, it keeps me busy, it keeps you guys on your toes as well. If you've been here before, leave your comments down below. If you're a history buff, if you know about these sort of places and it's of a keen interest to you and now you're thinking, oh, I'd like to go and visit that. Or many years ago, did you come and visit it as a young boy or girl and then go, do you know what, I'm going to get into history because I like this sort of stuff. Did a place like this inspire you to have the career that you have now? Maybe an author or maybe a journalist or something like that that writes about historic buildings. I find them very overwhelming is probably the best word I would use. And the reason why I find them overwhelming is because the way my brain thinks is I think, how many people were here? How many different timelines? Who done what? And that's the way, obviously you can't always get to the bottom of them unless you go and research loads and loads and loads of history. I don't have time to do that. However, it's still interesting to know. And it's always good, if you can grab a guide or something like that to walk around and tell you about things or just go and read loads of books. Anyway, thanks for watching today. Like I say, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and hit that notification bell and you'll be notified when the next video comes out. From a very warm, beautiful Netley Abbey in Hampshire, I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy.